Thank you, Ashik. Authorities have labelled this as the most serious data breach in the history of Singapore. Singapore's largest healthcare provider, SingHealth's database has been infiltrated by the hackers. 1.5 million patients' personal particulars, which includes Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong and some of his ministers, have been hacked into. So we are here in SingHealth to find out more about the incident. So here we have Mr. Benjamin Lee, Junior Staff Member at Integrated Health Information Systems Department. He was the first one to detect a breach in the system. So Mr. Lee, tell us more about what happened that day.
So on June 13, I was actually on duty. So I actually noticed that there were some unauthorized entries into the system. Such cases are usually common, and our firewall system will be able to protect the system. But on the day itself, I felt that something was amiss, and I actually alerted my senior manager, Ernest Tan, in our internal group chat.
So can you know about how Mr. Tan reacted to this incident?
I remember clearly that he was on his holiday. He only replied on June 18. He wasn't very concerned about the whole issue, and he said that it wasn't his duty to raise the alarm.
Okay, thank you Mr. Benjamin Lee for sharing with us insightful information about the attack. Now I have Mr. Ernest Tan, Senior Manager at Integrated Health Information Systems Department, Supervisor of Mr. Benjamin Lee. So Mr. Tan, how did you respond to the concerns raised by Mr. Benjamin?
Well, when Benjamin actually informed me about this incident, I was overseas on a holiday. So I actually looked into it when I came back. And when I came back to my office, I just disregarded the case because there was nothing concrete about these false alarms.
So Mr. Ernest Tan, did you raise this up to your supervisors?
Well, I felt there was no need to raise it to my superiors because there's no concrete evidences. We always get this type of false alarm. So when there's no evidences to it, when I raise such matters, it will just put more pressure on my team and on myself. And furthermore, if I repel this type of petty cases, what do I get? Absolutely nothing.
Mr. Tan, do you think it's your responsibility to take action regarding these kind of cyber attacks?
Well, we actually have a specific department for it. It's not my duty. It's actually under the Infrastructure Service Department, under our director, Ms. Serene Yong. That's her role. This is not part of my role. Mine is just to see whether there's any false alarms and rectify.
Thank you, Mr. Ernest Tan, for the honest and truthful comments on what really happened that day on the cyber attack. So with that, we have come to the end of this segment. Back to you, Mr. Ashik. Thank you.